Did somebody say 300 Blackout? Hello everybody. Why don't you join us on our trials and tribulations of the 300 AAC Blackout as we venture through what we've done and learned in the past. I know you're probably thinking, gee, that looks like a lot of stuff, but that's actually the stuff that we used going through our process of these 300 blackouts. It doesn't take long to add up. If you're trying to do reloads, reloading your own stuff, or shooting factory ammo, I think we've bought just about every brand of factory ammo that they make for these things, and have gone through all that, got into the hand loading, trying to get more specific on our loads, the various different types of bullets that we've used, the die setup, the process that we ended up going through to get our suppressors, different optics that we use to this stuff, from daytime to action, close action stuff, to nighttime stuff. It's pretty much what you're going to end up with a pile like this, depending on how much you get into this, or where you actually draw the line and say, oh, that's enough. So let's get into talking about the different guns that we have, and we'll start our little series with the equipment we're using here to actually deliver those rounds. Now, this is pretty much the guy that started everything off with our blackouts. It's your standard 16-inch barrel with a 15-inch handguard. Set up on an Anderson lower. I use a lot of the Anderson lowers. I like them. I don't have any problems with them. They're good mil-spec stuff. Sitting on top of it is one of the Vortex Crossfires. It's in a 6x18 by 44, so it's got plenty of magnification for what he wants to dial it in on. This one's pretty much used as a supersonic gun, although it is fitted with a QD attachment for the Sig Sauer QD that we have, so that will knock a lot of the bang off there. You still get the crack, but the bang's pretty much gone. This thing's sitting on a pistol port gas system, so when we do shoot subsonics out of it, and we got a can on there, we can get this thing to cycle well with the slow rounds on it. That's like I said, that's pretty much the start of things that had happened with the blackouts. And it didn't take long to advance from there. The next one that showed up on the scene is this thing. It's got a 18-inch Wilson Combat stainless barrel on it. 15-inch handguard. There again, it's an Anderson lower. That's my lower with my American Gold trigger I've got in it. I'm using the P300 black scope on this thing from Nikon, and I actually like the clarity of the glass, and it is a 2x7 power. There again, it's a blackout, so I'm not shooting it that far, and I only shoot subsonics out of this thing. I've got the extended release on here for the handle, because I also use a night scope on here that's rather large. It's one of the old zombie night scopes, and so it's easy to get around that scope and chamber that thing if need be. Like I said, the 18-inch barrel kind of helped this thing out. This is a 1-in-7 twist barrel. The other one is a 1-in-8 twist. And I just, like I said, this is mostly a subsonic gun, and I felt that that twist rate was better for lobbing them heavier bullets out, which it turned out that it is. It's got a little. This thing actually shoots. The rounds are a little slower coming out of this one than they are the 1-in-8 twist, because you're going to lose a little bit of the speed from that extra twist. Then trying to get really quiet on these things, the next guy come on the scene, which is the Ruger American in 300 Blackout. She is empty, no mag. This one also has a Crossfire 2 scope on it, 6x18 by 44. So it'll get you dialed in pretty good, and that is the QD Sig Sauer titanium quick disconnect suppressor on there. And this thing, since it's not a gas gun, you lock down on it. There's no action noise on this thing, and this thing is like bunny farts. You got subsonic rounds in this thing, and it's like and that's about all you can hear. So it's pretty quiet, pretty accurate, nice little hunting gun, easy for carrying around and getting up in the stands and stuff with it. And that one's had a lot of luck at dropping a lot of them wild boars itself. And it's got the little, of course, everybody knows the Ruger. Then to top it all off, this is a 300 Blackout pistol. It's got I believe a 7.5-inch barrel on it with a little holographic sight on there, and it actually has a built-in laser on this thing, so you can use your little laser on here, where you click it on and you can look through your sight. And that's just a fun little plinking gun. If you got some inexpensive rounds, just want to go out and do a little blasting, there you go. And there again, that is a pistol, so that follows in with all the pistol rules. That's pretty much our collection of Blackouts that we're using. It's been a hoot with these things. We've done a lot of hunting with them. I've done a lot of load development and research with them, trying to figure out what was working better or not. But we actually enjoy shooting these things. I'm a big bolt gun fan from way back. I used to shoot bench rest competitions and varmint competitions with bolt guns, but these things are kind of neat little toys and fun to have. And if you're out trying to shoot a herd of wild pigs, it's nice to have something quiet so you don't scare them all off. If they do run off, they don't go far and they might come back, and you'll get a chance to be able to deal with multiple of those things rather than just shoot one and they all run off, you never see them again. So the Blackouts have got their place. They're also nice to shoot if you're out somewhere, or out in the fields or something with it. There's houses around and they don't have to listen to you shooting your guns all day, because you really don't hear all that bang going off. So there they are. And like I said, this is the start of our series. I've got a lot I want to get into. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back soon with the next part of this series. Thanks for watching.